And thank you. Neither George Bush did it. John McCain couldn't. Bob Dole didn't even come close. Last presidential candidate to win Wisconsin, 1984, Ronald Reagan. Could Mitt Romney turn Wisconsin red this election night?
New polling data suggests, at least in the short term, that the GOP has regained momentum after the recall. Fox 6's Mike Lowe joins us here in the studio with tonight's Political Lowdown.
Good evening, Mary and Ted. We begin with the history that Ted just went over. Wisconsin's electoral votes have gone to the Democratic candidate in every presidential election since Ronald Reagan. That landslide in 1984, Reagan carried 49 out of 50 states, including, of course, Wisconsin. But there are indications that Republican Mitt Romney could break that blue streak and have a real shot this time around with an assist and the momentum from the recall election. The Badger State is once again a battleground for the presidency.
It's up in the air. I think it's definitely in play. You know, 6 months ago, I think the White House had it firmly in their column. I think it is up in the air.
Public opinion is swinging in this famous swing state. In a Marquette University Law School poll released a week before the recall, President Obama was up by 8. Laning Rasmussen poll a week after the recall shows a flip in public opinion. Obama is now down 3 points.
Oh, what a difference a recall makes. Here we are, a week after a recall, and they're neck and neck.
Wisconsin and U.S. Senate candidates may be benefiting from the Walker effect, too.
It apparently almost loosened up public opinion. It sort of unlocked how people were feeling.
And everybody should be happy. Tonight's a celebration.
Republican Tommy Thompson, who has been a vocal supporter of Walker's, now has a commanding lead over Democrat Tammy Baldwin in the Rasmussen poll. Again, it appears the recall altered what was presumed to be a very tight race.
There's this thing you can't touch called momentum. And sometimes, sort of out of the blue, momentum influences public opinion.
The poll also shows Baldwin would be locked in close races with other GOP contenders Mark Newman, Jeff Fitzgerald, and Eric Hovde. The president was in Ohio, another swing state, Thursday, for a speech on the economy.
I want to speak to everybody who's watching who may not be a supporter, may be undecided.
He has visited Wisconsin several times, but he avoided campaigning here during the recall. Romney, on the other hand, is coming to Wisconsin. He'll campaign in Janesville with Congressman Paul Ryan on Monday. For UWM Governmental Affairs professor Mordecai Lee, the visits are a sign that Wisconsin could be a close contest.
That means that Wisconsin is winnable either by Romney or by Obama, and we're going to be seeing a lot of them.
And as Professor Lee says, that's a good thing for all of Wisconsin. The more the candidates campaign here, the more they are engaged with the issues that are important to Wisconsin citizens. Ted, back to you.
Interesting look, Mike. Thank you. Village of Sussex police need your help finding a hit-and-run driver. Yesterday morning.